Get started trading cryptocurrencies today with Coinbase, and you both get $10 in free crypto. Link down below. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Crypto Kings. My name is Matt, and I have some fantastic news for you guys. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Let's get into it, fellas. So it looks like Shiba Inu, as you guys can see, is having its best run in a very long time, and is finally breaking out of those key resistance lines I've been talking about in the past couple of videos. And again, like I talked about on the channel, man, you know, sometimes my predictions are right, sometimes they're wrong. That's the nature of the crypto market, but I will say it is very nice to see the goalposts, which myself and a lot of other people have been talking about online, actually coming true and actually being surpassed. So that's what we're going to get into in today's video, fellas. So if you guys haven't noticed, Ethereum, Bitcoin, they've all seen a wonderful, wonderful resurgence. If we go here and we take a look at the Ethereum price, you guys can see over on CoinDesk, it's at 2,566, a 32% increase over the past 24 hours, which is phenomenal. This graph is what we love to see, man. Like I said, it's amazing to see this level of support for Ethereum and for Bitcoin all around social media, all on the exchanges, and to see the price going up this much is absolutely phenomenal. And again, like I said, you know, a lot of people, you know, get scared at a certain point where they say, hey, I'm going to collect my losses. I just want to get out while I can. And a lot of people do end up reaching that point, but thankfully we didn't get low enough for where that happened. The 2017 crash, the biggest issue was that we reached a point where people were so scared and so terrified of what was going to happen that they ended up just jumping out at a loss because they didn't want to lose all their money, and that caused it to crash even more. So thankfully we didn't reach that extreme fear sort of phase that a lot of people were anticipating coming. So with Shiba Inu, the question is, how has it managed to skyrocket 33%? Because this is just incredible. Like I said, man, the goal is to watch this manage to surpass all of the support lines that it needs to sort of stay at. So, well, it's surpassing the resistance lines, but it wants to reestablish support at the lines that I talked about. So, if we take a look here on the 23rd here, this date here was the 23rd. You guys could see here sort of hanging in there at around 8. You guys can see us here. It's hanging in here at around 8.824 on the right here, which is decent. Like I said, you know, it does hang out under that line for a little long, but again, like I said, you know, the entire market was so down, it's very hard for it to break past that line with the entire market down like that. But thankfully, after all of that happened, we saw Ethereum and Bitcoin come roaring back, which sent two very tall, fantastic green candles here, which really helped propel it. And again, if you guys watch the way the moving average goes, fantastic. All the way up here is just wonderful to see. Again, you know, this was a real shock to me. I woke up, I said, my goodness, what's happened to my portfolio? Why is it finally up again? And sure enough, it's just managed to glide past all of these resistance lines. Because these were the different lines. Obviously, if you go take a look here at the Fibonacci retracement, you guys can see, you know, some of these lines here is exactly what it was aiming for. So again, these lines right now, the blue, the green, you guys can see, these are all different lines that ideally it wants to reestablish support at, and with this new chart, it looks like it is just blowing past all of them. Me personally, I anticipate that for the rest of the day, it's going to hang out here around the red, probably around 9.5, which is still wonderful. This is fantastic compared to what we've seen in the past over the past week or so. As if you guys remember, man, we were down bad a few days ago. You guys could see here, you know, for a little while here, it was at 6.5. For a little while here, again, it was at 6.8. Just a horrible number, something you definitely don't want to see. And this is a big deal. Like I said, you know, for people who are purchasing a crypto that is, you know, 100,000th of a cent or whatnot, when you're purchasing a crypto that is that cheap, when it goes up or down a millicent, you know, it's a very, very big deal because people have so many shares of them. They have millions, billions, some have trillions shares of Shiba Inu. So that definitely does make it a big deal when it goes down even the tiniest little bit. So thankfully, it looks like it is reestablishing support across all these lines. The only scenario I anticipate in which it breaks below this black line here at 818, which would be absolutely awful. I don't want to see that happening anytime again in the near future. The only scenario in which that happens is if it manages to just fall past all of these different support lines. And the only scenario in which I see that happening is if Bitcoin and Ethereum Ethereum start to tank again. But like we know about the market, it seems that Bitcoin and Ethereum really are the driving factors. And there are a lot of people who don't like to admit this. I don't really know why. But, when you look at Bitcoin, it's the number one, man. It's something you just have to take into account. It's up 15% on the day. Definitely not the fastest growing crypto today, but it drives the whole market. A lot of alts move more drastically when Bitcoin moves just a little bit. When Bitcoin goes up 15%, there are a ton of altcoins that move up 30, 40%. If you look at Veracity, which is another cryptocurrency that I'm very heavily into, that I love, up 58% on the day. I mean, absolutely wonderful. We love to see this, and it's nice to know that there's a crypto out there that, really is driving the market like this and is doing well. In this case being Bitcoin. The main driving force is doing well, which is fantastic. So if we take a look here at the stats for the day on Shiba Inu, again, up 36.68%. I anticipate it is going to be keeping run, really, as other cryptocurrencies do well. Again, as Bitcoin and Ethereum go up, I anticipate this will continue to run. Market cap is also up, same amount here. You guys can see right now at 4 billion? Yeah, 4 billion, 204 million, $468,000. That's always wonderful to see. If you guys look at the volume's down slightly. That's okay, because again, a lot of that is sell volume. So there is not that much sell volume going on. Again, you guys can see here, we have a lot of buy volume, here. If we take a look here at the relative strength index, you guys can see it looks like at certain points here. Look at it now, as you guys can see, it is passing the threshold, it is passing 78. It keeps poking its head past this general vicinity here, so that is awesome. Again, you guys see at one point here 76. Right now it is at 78, so that is awesome. We love to see the RSI being pumped up as high as possible. Again, that does show a little bit of increase in volatility at times. It could be said that this is maybe overextending its growth and maybe growing a little too much. So, of course, I don't think it will hold at 10.64 for the entire day or whatnot. It might have a little bit of a lower run and then, continue to go higher. But my idea here is that in a week from now, Shiba Inu will be higher than it is this moment. So this is just wonderful, man. Like I said, Shiba Inu's been saved. I'd love to see this again. It's following a lot of the market, yes, but watching this crypto have just an epic resurgence like this is fantastic. And the community around Shiba Inu is so fantastic. It's got so much community life. It's got so much meme appeal and meme life to it. It's got so much actual value as well with ShibaSwap, which we're going to talk about more in the future as we learn more about it. So that is the goal, man. Again, to watch this continue to skyrocket like this, but I'm just so happy to watch it finally break out right now. And I'm sure a lot of people watching this video are, because it would have been really upsetting, I tell you, to watch it go down to nothing. I never thought that was going to happen, but it would have been upsetting to watch it head in that direction. And I think a lot of people could agree with me that it is refreshing to see Shiba Inu being in this good spot right now, finally seeing some sun again over the past few hours here. So that's fantastic. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you guys are new, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And let me know down below in the comments if you guys are as pumped about this as I am. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Matt. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.